Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're a business owner operating here in India, there is just a massive landscape of government funds out there waiting for you. But let's be real for a second. Actually navigating the bureaucracy to get your hands on that cash, it can feel totally overwhelming. So today, we're going to completely demystify this space using a definitive guide put together by the MSME consultants. We're going to map out exactly what support is available, and more importantly, how you can actually claim it. Let's dive in.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start by demystifying the whole subsidy landscape, then look at upgrading your tech with CLSS. After that, we'll cover funding new enterprises through PMEGP, how to scale up together using MSE CDP, and finally, we'll break down the expert application process.
Okay, Part 1. Demystifying MSME subsidy schemes.
Now, finding the right grant can honestly feel like looking for a needle in a haystack, but this fantastic guide by the MSME consultants lays it all out. It pulls together resources from across multiple ministries. We're talking the Ministry of MSME, textiles, food processing, all into one clear, cohesive picture.
And when I say the landscape is massive, I really mean it. Right now, there are over 36 distinct central government schemes available. 36! And they offer anywhere from 0 all the way up to 100% subsidies. It's literally a staggering amount of capital designed specifically to help micro and small enterprises across India not just survive, but truly thrive.
To make sense of all this, you really need to understand the two main buckets of funding. First up, you have credit-linked subsidies. These are indirect. They're tied straight to institutional finance, like your bank loans. Then you've got direct support, which acts much more like your traditional grants. Plus, there are specific variants sprinkled in, like import subsidies applied at the border or employment subsidies that reward you directly for creating jobs. Figuring out which bucket you need is absolute step one.
Moving right along to Section 2, Upgrading Technology with CLCS.
So let's shine a spotlight on the Credit Linked Capital Subsidy Scheme, or CLCSS. What's amazing here is that it offers a flat 15% capital subsidy just for upgrading your tech to well-established, improved standards. Seriously, if your manufacturing process needs an upgrade just to stay competitive, the government will literally step in and cover a 15% chunk of it through this credit-linked scheme. It's a total game changer.
Let's do a quick breakdown of the math. The maximum eligible loan they look at to calculate your subsidy is 100 lakh rupees. Since the rate is 15%, that naturally caps your maximum subsidy payout at 15 lakh rupees. But, and this is a really cool detail, if you're an SC or ST entrepreneur operating in northeastern or hilly regions, you actually get a 10% bonus on top of that standard rate.
All right, Section 3, Funding New Enterprises with PMEGP.
If you're just starting out, you absolutely have to know about the Prime Minister Employment Generation Program, or PMEGP. This one is heavily focused on sparking new micro-enterprises. And what's fascinating is how these subsidy rates shift pretty dramatically based on where you are and who you are. A general category business in an urban area gets a solid 15% subsidy. But get this, a special category business, which includes women, ex-servicemen, and physically challenged entrepreneurs, setting up in a rural area, they can claim a massive 35% subsidy.
And honestly, the best part is how wonderfully broad the eligibility is. It covers pretty much any individual over 18 starting a brand new project. For larger setups, like manufacturing projects over 10 lakh rupees, you really just need to have passed the 8th standard. It even extends to self-help groups, charitable trusts, and production cooperatives. It's just an incredibly accessible way to get a new vision off the ground.
Let's zoom out a bit for Section 4, Growing Together through MSCDP.
Now, the MSE Cluster Development Program changes the scale entirely. We're talking about an absolutely massive 60 to 90% Government of India grant for eligible projects. But there's a very specific catch as to why the funding is so incredibly high. See, instead of just handing you cash to put into your own business's bank account, this scheme is all about building critical shared infrastructure. We're talking common facility centers, advanced testing and training depots, and heavy-duty setups like effluent treatment plants. The goal is to lift up an entire cluster of MSMEs in a region all at once. By forming a consortium or association, a group of smaller businesses can access a 90% grant to build world-class facilities that, let's be honest, they could probably never afford individually.
Which brings us to Section 5, the expert application process.
We all know the money's out there, but dealing with government bureaucracy can be intimidating. That's exactly where professional help comes in. Firms like the MSME consultants offer a really structured 6-step process to get this done. First up is eligibility mapping. basically figuring out which of those 36-plus schemes you actually qualify for. Step 2 handles the complex documentation, specifically prepping your detailed project reports. Step 3 is structuring your CMA data the right way. Step 4 is huge. They liaise directly with the banks and agencies so you don't have to. Step 5 means relentless follow-up on your claim from lodgement until the money actually hits your account. And finally, Step 6 is an integrated finance advisory to perfectly balance your collateral-free loans with the right subsidy stack. It's a complete end-to-end lifeline.
So here's the ultimate question. You've just seen this vast landscape of over 36 distinct schemes designed to help your business grow, with anywhere from 0 to 100% subsidies literally waiting to be claimed. Which one are you leaving on the table? I highly encourage you to take a hard look at your business plans today and ask yourself, what kind of growth are you sacrificing by simply not applying? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope this gives you the confidence to go out there and claim the support your business completely deserves.